and I am here with the award-winning artist, Natalie Phillips.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, not too bad.
So, you know, when I talk about her awards, I mean the 2004 Gospel Entertainment Music Award and the 2006 Oasis Best Female Award. So, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter, mum of two, husband, wife to one husband. And I'm a mum, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. I'm just a regular person, but I love singing, I love writing songs, and that's who I am.
Oh, that's amazing. And you know, we heard that you started your ministry at quite a young age. What was that like for you starting?
It was interesting because in my church where I started, the youth were taken quite seriously back then, and when I was about 12, I started singing in choirs, and we used to go to different events and sing out, and that was really where my passion for singing out and just music ministry really began. So yeah.
Okay, and what advice would you give to other young people? Because obviously this is a young people magazine, and some of them may be involved in ministry. And what kind of advice would you give to them?
The only advice I could give, thinking about how I was when I was growing up, is just don't be scared to be yourself, be unique, and it might be hard to go against the grain, but just to keep going and just be who God's called you to be, really, as long as it's in line with God's will, then yeah, I'd say just go for it and use the energy that you have in your youth. Because when you get to my age, it kind of, not that it goes, but it kind of, it's not as there as much, but yeah, use the energy of your youth and do what God's called you to do.
Okay, that's good. And you worked with a choir called IDMC for roughly about 9 years. What was it like working for such a big choir and not being by yourself?
So yeah, it was officially 9 years, and I stopped in about 2002, but I continued to work with them, doing sessions here and there after that time. But it was exciting, it was fun, it was crazy at times, because anybody that knows John Fisher is pretty crazy. But it was fun, it was exciting, it was experience, because I got to sing at places I never would have had the opportunity to sing at if I wasn't in the choir setting. So, and that's how I got to learn how to sing lead vocals, being part of the big choir, and that's part of where my solo career kind of took off.
Okay, and you just touched on your solo career. What was the turning point that made you decide to go solo?
I blame my husband, because we got married in 2000, and he plays guitar, and the taste in music that he had was different to the taste of music that I had, but the two sounds combined made a great fusion. And so we started kind of jamming together and stuff like that, and I think it inspired me to kind of start writing with him some songs, and that was birthed later on. But there was a transition of different things singing the solos in the choir, and obviously being married to my husband, and just different elements that came together, and this is where I've come to. Yes.
Okay, and you said that you had you've got your mother, you do other stuff, your wife. Some people, when they get to a height of fame and they start to do different things, they find it hard to cope under pressure. How would you say that
No. See, my husband and my kids, they bring me back down to earth every time. Every time. So I'm not in any trouble of fame letting that get to my head, because my kids will quite plainly tell me that they just need certain things doing. My husband quite plainly tell me, actually, you know what, this is not what it's about. And I'm grateful for having people around me, my manager, my mum is another person, and even though it's a juggle sometimes, life, it's just a juggle for certain people. My husband works shift work and I do different things, and it can be a bit much, but then sometimes there's a time when I just think, you know what, we need family time. So I try not to get so busy that I'm neglecting my family, but then they understand that there's work to be done, there's ministry to be done. So yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. And when you released your 4-track album in 2003, you had to wait 10 years for your other album, Unique Perspectives. So, are you working on another album?
I'm working on another project. You won't have to wait 10 years. I'll be too old. Not too old, but yeah, you won't have to wait 10 years. Life happens. I was dealing with health issues. I was dealing with being a mum because I had 2 children in that time span, and lots of things. Working with other people on other projects. So it's never just been about what I can do. It's about what I can give to other ministries as well. So where you might not see me, on a platform up front, I might be busy working behind the scenes, helping people in studio, helping people with their vocals, and just being a support to somebody else. Because at the end of the day, my ministry, my solo career, what I do is not the be all and end all to Natalie Phillips. There's more to her, more to myself, and there's different facets. And if I can help other people, then hey, that's what I'll do.
So in all those projects that you did, what would you say is your biggest achievement? Not just inside of that, but what would you say is your biggest achievement?
I'm not going to sound cheesy or corny or anything, but I've got so many things to give God thanks for. I can't honestly pinpoint any one thing. But just many different opportunities I've been given over the years to sing, and platforms I've been given to sing on. I remember actually just recently I sang at a Rise event, and a female comedian, I'm not going to mention the name, actually was brought to tears because of the songs that I ministered. And for me, that's one of the highlights. It's actually touching people that I would never have had the opportunity to touch had I not been on this solo or any singing path. So yeah, things like that, they really kind of highlight.
So you say praise and worship is the core of what you do. Do you have any other ministries that you're involved in?
For me, praise and worship is not just the time that is allocated to a Sunday morning or whatever. It actually touches everything that I do. So for me to separate praise and worship from other things, I can't do that. It's part of what I do. I've got crazy kids, and I think they're crazy because of me, because at home, when I'm cleaning, I'm singing, I'm worshiping, in everything that I do, it's a service. It's a service to God. It's a service to people through God. So I would consider that everything that I do is praise and worship to God, Yeah. So whether it be I do people's hair, or I cook. I love cooking for people. Whatever it is, that's my way of expression to God. And through me, I get opportunities of ministering and talking to people and just encouraging people.
So does that mean that a Rise can come round to cook for your cooking sessions?
Bring a dish. Bring a dish and you can come.
So what's the next chapter for Natalie Phillips?
Like I said, we've been writing again, so I'm looking forward to the next project. I think every project that I've done, even from the 2003 EP that I did to the album I did in 2013 to now, I've been on a growth thing. So the sound might sound a bit different, but it's still true to who Natalie Phillips is. So I'm working on a new project, which hopefully should be out. I don't want to say when exactly, but towards the end of this year would be great. If not, then it'll be spring next year. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that out.
Okay, and finally, could you tell us something about you that nobody else knows?
I think everybody knows my business. Something. Okay, maybe people don't know this, but I used to be a sprinter in school, and I came to a crossroads in my life where I could actually choose the sport route or the singing route. And so you know which route I took.
Yeah.
but I do enjoy athletics and still kind of wish I could do the sprint. But I can't just yet because obviously I stopped training and stuff. But yeah, I used to do sprinting. I used to be quite fast.
Oh
too.
wow.
So yeah.
That's good. Well, thank God that you decided to go for the purpose that God has chose
This
for
is
you.
true.
So, could you just tell us, what we can follow you on and what we can look out for you on for the album that's up and coming?
Okay, so I'm on Facebook, so you need to search me under Natalie Phillips. I look like this. And I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm on Nat's Place, it's NATZ Place, or you can get me at Nat P Music. So Twitter / all those things. But yeah, you can find me all those places.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your interview today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
So this is just a short snippet from a song that I wrote called Purpose Built. It's from my album Unique Perspectives. Enjoy it. Sitting by my window just thinking, yeah, how we gonna keep on just killing each other with things we don't need to carry around, yeah. Life's too precious to waste. It's not a matter of taste. We're all important. God has a special design for you and me to shine. For I know you may feel that there's nothing else to do but just to do your thing. But God has made you to make a difference in this world, yeah. Like how He made me, I was born to sing, yeah. I was born to sing, la da 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 da. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Be what you're born to be, what He purposed you to be. You got everything you need and more, but there's so much more in store. Better than what you're born to be, yeah. What He purposed you to be. You got everything you need and more, but there's so much more in store, yeah, yeah, yeah.